Hey, Rhys Verner here. We got my Dreadnought V2 in Bloody Sabbath colorway. It's an S2 size, which is kind of the same size I was on for Druid, so pretty comfortable. We got full RockShox Flight Attendant on this bike, which is new this year and insanely sick. It's kind of like locks out and goes into pedal whenever you want, and it's pretty automatic. You can also change it to have a bias and change it to like default to whatever you want. So it's super tunable and really adaptable, and a really cool new thing from RockShox that I'm really stoked on. And then in the front we got Max's Assegai tire on a Crank Brothers Synthesis carbon wheel with Cushcore. Cockpit we got full Deity, so 50mm stem, 770mm bars, and a Patamelon I've been trying, which is a steering dampener. So I've been playing around with that a little bit to just kind of lighten up the hands and try and help with a bit of arm pump. And then RockShox Axis Reverb 170, a Maven Ultimate Brakes with 200mm rotors, and that's downsized from last year when I was on 220 codes. The Mavens really have a ton of power, so can downsize a bit. XX cranks with the power meter, and the power meter kind of helps with the Flight Attendant, so it knows what power you're in and whether you're defaulting to comfort or to sprint mode, so just another metric. Maxis Minion in the back on another Crank Brothers Synthesis carbon wheel. Loam Lab counterpunch grips, bar end, so these just kind of protect my pinkies, and it gives you a bit of an edge to maneuver the bike around, so I really like them. And then going into the cockpit a bit more, we got kind of special buttons on these shifters, so it's a bit closer to my hands and I don't have to reach as far, so it's good for me. And then I have my setup kind of specific, so I have easier gear on the left here on the bottom, harder gear on the right, dropper is up, and then Flight Attendant is this, so you can tune it to whatever you want, but I found the left, right, bottom buttons for shifting works really well for me. Yeah, I think that's mostly it. The Dreadnought comes with plus 10 dropout, so you can play around with that as well and also go mullet. This is kind of my setup, is full 29 and 0 dropout, so that's what I've been on, but it's pretty cool. You can change it around. Yeah, that's my bike.